Okay, so here we are to talk about the medical benefits, and it's basically just a review of the same plans we had last year. We do have an enhanced gap insurance, which will help substantially. Last year on the gap insurance, we had $5,000 if we slept in the hospital, but only $2,500 for outpatient services. Now we have the full $5,000 for outpatient services as well. So let me go line by line since some of you are new, and that way you guys will understand. Of course, if there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. We can do a meeting with 4 or 5 people, whoever is interested in getting any questions answered. So everybody's pretty much on this base plan. I think we have just maybe 1 or 2 people on this plan. So the primary and the specialist co-payments are $40 or $80. Everything is covered at 100%. The new Trends America Gap will cover office surgeries where the American Public Life did not. So if somebody has an office surgery and it applies towards your deductible and it's in addition to the 40 or the 80, you let us know and we can get that claim filed for you. And if it's another $100 or $200, we can get it from your outpatient benefit here on the Trans America. You do have virtual visits included with a zero copayment. Highly recommend those. You can FaceTime a doctor from the sofa of your house. A little pharmacy map pops up, and in 10 minutes, you can be picking up your prescription at CVS or Target or wherever it might be. We also have the Minute Clinics, which are the same copayment as the primary, so the same $40 as you see here. And here, these are the CVS's where you actually see a nurse practitioner face-to-face. Of course, they have pharmacies there, so you would leave with a prescription as well. If you do need to go to urgent care, the copayment for urgent care is $100. Wow, I'm a terrible highlighter. And the $100 will be covered fully by the gap insurance, so your copayment would be $0. So if you do go to an emergency room, the deductible of $5,000 applies. We do have $5,000 outpatient, so it would fully cover that. But we like to educate our users to use the virtual visits and the mini clinics. That keeps our cost down lower and it keeps our renewal prices lower so that your deductions never go up, which is very important to all of us. Now, if you sleep in the hospital, the $5,000 deductible is covered by the gap. 30% is what you would pay from your pocket, but it can never be higher than $68.50. So if I have an out-of-pocket of $68.50 and the first $5,000 is covered by the gap, I only have to pay $18.50. Once I've paid my $18.50, 100% of that bill is covered by United thereafter, so there's no responsibility on your end, okay? The lab work and the minor MRIs are covered with the plan. And you do have MRIs and CAT scans that apply to a $5,000 deductible, but will be fully covered by the gap. So make sure that if you need an MRI or a CAT scan, you use your gap card. For whatever reason you have a gap issue, you can always call the provider after the fact and get you a reimbursement and get the money or the claim rather billed to the gap insurance. But it's a lot cleaner and easier if you have the gap card with you. So the out-of-pocket is $68.50. We do need referrals to go to specialists, with the exception of your gynecologist once a year. For your regular physical exam there, you would not need a referral. And the prescription drug benefit is $10.60, $150 and $300 for the real expensive specialty drugs. It is not a generic only drug card the way it was in the past, but we did do a deal with CVS. So you have CVS, Publix, Target, Walmart, but no Walgreens, okay? So no one can use Walgreens on this plan, but you do have brand names covered, which is great. Out-of-network benefits, you see not applicable. If you're traveling and you have a life-threatening or disabling accident or injury, you're fully covered like if you were in one of our hospitals. So you would not need to worry about that. So signing off again so that I can come back with the dental and vision and then show you guys how we're going to enroll this year in our new EASE software. Thank you.